on that fridge side. You really want to take up space in utility, as we see Stoic grab that overshield with an authoritative back smack onto the enemy, and just right off the rip, we see everybody just holding forward here. And Frenetic, what are you seeing to start us off?
I'm loving the aggression here out of Lottery. They're getting right into the enemy base. They're getting the pull immediately. They did not squander the opportunity with Overshield. Too many people, especially in the ranked playlist, they'll get the Overshield. They'll sit back. They'll sort of just sit back and try and slay out. But what I liked here was how they immediately pushed it. Immediately got in there, got the flag run. Even though it has not really worked out for them this time around, that kind of play is a key to success, but only if they can manage to keep Waste Station out of their base, which they have successfully done. All down the Waste Station. Lottery returning the flag, preventing any kind of counter cap, and pushing a two-man pair through the utility side and into the enemy base.
Yeah, right now it's just Life Killer. It's an interesting gamer tag. Don't really recognize them too much from the HRL, but I'm excited to see a couple new names. I can I can recognize a couple other names on the other team. I don't know if you recognize a couple people on Lottery, but Life Killer right here, just trying to stay alive, be a pest. Our favorite word for not getting averaged in the Halo Rec League. Right News says don't get averaged. We say don't continue to be a pest. So right now we see Lottery, I do believe, just running this flag uh, by the enemy's. Oh, nice triple kill by Stoic, but that flag is being run by that enemy's car side, so that is just fundamental Halo being played with the spawn traps being utilized to their fullest potential right off the rip in the first match of the
Ooh,
series. That
Stoic,
OS is dropped,
yeah, I'm not sure he
and that is
realized
an
he had that,
interesting,
because he
yeah.
surprised he didn't pop that. Now it's in the hands of Mick Pizza Party. That's a gamer tag. Love that. And I don't recognize anybody from Lottery, sorry to say, but I do recognize Logshot, Zagajuia, and Aesthetic Bra from the ranked playlist. So good on them for being here with us in the Halo Rec League. Good on Waste Station now, as they are running a flag of their own down bottom middle. It's currently stopped. Aesthetic Bra doing his best to stay alive in Lottery's base. He's being, you call it, pest, as he picks up another kill there on Quick. That opens the field so that Zagajuia can maybe get this run if he stays alive, and he does with a good assist from his teammate. Oh no, but he fumbles the flag. That's not good, and that is going to cost him.
The sweet life of Zach and Cody gets to him right there. I'm trying to make a pun work in that instance. That's the only thing that came to mind. Trying to make that work, but the score is 1-0 right now, with about 8 minutes and a half being left to play here on Aquarius. Life Killer grabs the red flag, continues to run while Lottery is attempting to get a return off their respawns, but it's going to be tough. We're seeing a stalemate here unfold unless that blue flag can get returned, but it's just going to be tough with 3 members of Waste Station in their blue base just respawning and protecting their enemy flag with some nice defense to ensure that they don't give another cap away to the opposing team.
Oh, if we were at a live event, I would definitely say I want to listen in to these guys, but this being online, this is going to come down, I think, as far as who breaks the stalemate to who gets the overshield. And it looks like we have Stoic, like that gamer tag, Stoic with the overshield in hand, but not for very long, as Waste Station promptly melts him. Makes him regret ever looking at their direction. But Waste Station is all currently trapped in their base. Quick is over there at Waste Station's fridge. But it looks like he is going to find 2 players from Waste Station, get taken out. With this kind of flag standoff, what do you like to do when you're in matchmaking and you find yourself in a similar situation?
Just keep one person on your team on that flag, no matter what. Usually, you'll send 2 people forward and have that last teammate be a bit of an, bottom mid anchor, top mid pest, if you will. And right now, I think if you're Lottery, you really want to play the situation conservatively. You really don't want to give Waste Station an easy cap, which they might have done by being a little too aggressive or just not being aware about the situation right now. This is going to be tough for the team that just went down 3 members to recover, but somehow they do. There hasn't been a flag cap scored from any of the exchanges we're seeing unfold right now in the back base from both teams. If I'm not mistaken, everybody just being a little frantic here. No one really sure about when that opportunity is going to come for that flag cap. But someone's going to make it happen. Pizza party. Making me hungry. Man, there's a recent pizza place near my house that's just been, oh my god, it's amazing. But that's for later right now. Lag shot getting the slay at car 1 and looking at the yellow fridge. Already doing damage, just playing their life and continuing to get as much information as they can. The overshield has been spawned into the map. Lag shot grabs it. So great play from him from what we just saw to get a slay and just play their life and be ready for that power item grab.
Now, at this point, with the time ticking away further and further, with Lottery or Waste Station, honestly, this stalemate is not really helping anything. I would say push more people into Lottery's base, maybe even including abandoning the flag, or at least pushing someone up like to the halfway mark. As we're yapping, they end up breaking the stalemate. Waste Station ties it up. It's currently 1-1, but just as we say that, they're already 2 down. Lottery has not yet gotten a pull, but Waste Station not in the best position to get another flag pull here. Good job on them tying it up. This thing that you want to do now, if you're Waste Station, is get control of the map back. They've been kind of on their back heel for most of this game, and we're already well past the halfway point as far as the game time goes. If you're Waste Station, you want to try and keep this pace slow. You want to try and defeat the aggression from Lottery and maintain map control and overshield control especially. But most importantly, I want them to not try and run flags through bottom middle or ping. Run it through utility. That seems that you have a lot more cover to work with. You have a lot. It's just a lot better of a way to run the flag. And oh my, Sacagawea being taken down by a life killer, living up to his name.
Yeah, I think a couple seasons ago we might have seen everybody, unanimously say, okay, let's play simple Halo, let's play the map. That flag gets stopped at car 2, but to my point, I'm just trying to say that now I think a lot of people are comfortable with their gun skill and sometimes will not prioritize pinning down the enemy in an advantageous spawn for your team. They would just say, let's get the slay and just get that objective moving, regardless of the position of the opposing team or that objective on the map. We see that in Oddball and in Capture the Flag specifically here. In Strongholds and King of the Hills, there's a little bit more grace for teams to say, hey, we can just W key this objective, but here, oh my god, as I'm yapping right now, we see a nice flag run by both teams here. There was a bottom mid run that somehow works. They're Abso in the yellow base, somehow with the enemy flag still intact. And what are you seeing while I'm yapping? What are you seeing unfold?
Well, both teams force a pull. They end up in another flag standoff here. Sacagawea getting 1 down for Lottery, but he's kind of between a rock and a hard place. He wants to push in, obviously, but he does not want to have someone from Lottery sneak into his base, get the return, and end up getting the flag cap for his team. So what I'm seeing here, I want to see him try and wait for this overshield. They have the map right now. Lottery is kind of trapped in their base, and just has gone 1 down. So if he can pick up a couple of kills here, and yep, there we go. Got his teammate in behind him. Now they can get the return, and so long as they have their base defended, Waste Station can put that flag in. Take the lead, 2-1.
Nice. Waste Station are 6-1 throughout the regular season. Lottery are 4-3. So do you want to make that note once again? I do want to mention that in chat I see someone say, "Let's go log shot." I think that might be a typo. But right now I do want to give the team in red their kudos, but not for long as Lottery grab that overshield while I'm yapping about the opposing team. Maybe don't get the most out of that that overshield, but
Oh, what the?
somehow make it
Oh, and
work until
supersonic speed, but
yeah.
doesn't touch the flag, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was just wild to see. That I know sometimes we see pros being like, "Why am I super bouncing right now in the game?" That's just Halo Infinite. I'm crossing my fingers for Unreal Engine 5 next title, but that's not until a couple years.
Yeah, we'll see. There's been a couple of new games released with Unreal Engine 5 that seems to bully even the nicest computers, so, you know, I guess we'll see. Stoic, though, running the flag through car 1. It's taken down. Way Station trying to push in, but they go all down. Lottery is able to catch them all out. And Pretty in pink gonna get this score here tied up with less than a minute remaining in game. 2-2.
Yeah, I think whenever I see casters confirm an idea, what they always say, indeed, and I just want to say pink indeed right now as we see a nice triple kill and the killing spree for Pretty to continue to grab that flag and not run it in the bottom mid, but still run it towards the util side of the map. So that's still gonna get kudos from us here, and
Oh
this
yeah,
might be the
that
last
I'm
flag
happy with.
cup here of the map. Potentially 20 seconds left.
Didn't wait around, just immediately took the opportunity, got the triple, got the flag cap. You can't ask for anything better as we get to the 10-second mark, and no one in Waste Station. Oh wait, as I say that, Aesthetic Broad coming in, getting a pull,
Ooh.
but immediately being taken down by Lottery. And I don't think that this flag is going to go anywhere unless there's some hero effort at the last minute, and it's a little bit too late. Lottery takes game number 1 in a 3-2 fashion. Shoot a little better. This game might play a little bit more in their favor versus Lottery, who were able to convert more of the kills, but who were shooting together a little bit less. It was a little more individual. As we load in here, a 4-0 lead currently for Lottery.
Yeah, we're both eating our words right now.
They're listening in, Queso. They got
They
a fly
know.
on the wall here.
Yeah, hopefully PlayStation can still make things competitive and find a slicing. But right there, 5-0 as we see Pink get a nice kill after about a minute being played already. Waystation might be struggling here.
Well, sometimes you get a rough start off the rep of a Slayer game. I mean, if you remember from last night, just how the lead was constantly flipping back and forth between the two teams that we had last night. Oh shoot! You know, we probably should know that, but
It was a long night. It was a long night.
that was kind of a long night.
Right now we can just focus here. 10-1 right now. I did kind of want to just bring up the fact that I did mention not to tweak my own horn, not to toot my own horn, but just to mention that I did think it could get really nasty for a Waystation really quickly. I don't know how many times they've been in this situation right now. We see them bunch up at top control, which I see the idea. I see what you're trying to do when you're turtling here in Hydro. I love it, but I don't know if I love necessarily what everybody's doing when you're trying to act out there. You see someone overextend in stairs like McPizza Party right there, and then you really drop 3 members, and now it's 13-1 with 10 minutes left. So it's kind of just this disorganized or unorganized communication right now from Waystation that is leading to this. Yeah, right there, you drop, and I don't even see someone turn. Are you frustrated? Are you not calling out? Like, you are 6-1 here. You are a great team here, and can potentially even hit a reverse sweep if down in the depths. That is 2-0 against Lottery right now. The beast that is a Lottery right now, but it's definitely a sticky situation for Waystation that might have just gotten a little bit too undisciplined in the last couple minutes, and now watch them make a little bit of a comeback. Like, I swear they're gonna lock things in and make us stress out here, but it just might not be enough at the end of the day, as we see Pink 18-5 for the score right now, and as I say that, 20 kills, and I'm gonna let you take over this one and analyze
21.
what we're seeing here.
Well, you were mentioning before about how they were grouped up in White Tower. That kind of position, I did not like what I was kind of seeing there. They can't all be cooped up in there. They need to be getting some movement out of there. Push out, get into, maybe keep someone there to as quick as the nice stick there.
Yeah.
Over on Zagajoya, but have someone put shots into gold as your team pushes through long haul or pushes into elevator, and have your guys still at top white shoot the top gold player in order to keep them honest, keep them from shooting your players crossing. You can't just stay stagnant though. They're not going to come to you right now. They're up at that point. They were up by like 10, by 11, 12 kills. They don't need to go anywhere. They're not going to come to you. And if they do come to you, they're going to come to you in force where you can't deal with it. McPizza Party trying to start the party and bring things back for Waste Station, unfortunately goes down as this league keeps on getting bigger. 25-10. Lottery's just kind of having their way with Waste Station right now.
Yeah, just wild right now.
And I feel like watching this that
what is that gamer tag?
Looks like Quick Stick or just Quick.
Quick.
But
okay. Thank you.
I'm just calling him Quick. And if you're watching this and I have your gamer tag wrong, I do apologize.
Quick Stick. I see it. I see it. Thank you. Sorry, you were saying, I didn't want to interrupt you. I just wanted to make sure I got that right.
Oh, you're good. But like I keep seeing like these Waste Station players, they're constantly being caught out, and their assist game, the team shooting game that they were doing previously, it seems like it's just out the window. I mean, you look at like Stoic over on Lottery. He's got 9 assists just on his own. 3 assists each from Dark Lord and Quick. 1 from Pretty and Pink, but they're picking up a whole bunch of kills for their team, so understandable there. But meanwhile, over on Waste Station, like, yeah, McPizza Party, he's leading the board there, but 7 kills, 0 assists. So either he's taken all of his teammates' potential kills, or he's just constantly fighting these individual battles. Yeah, and from the assist totals over there on Waste Station, he's not taking their kills.
Yeah, it's just kind of just a little bit of a trade exchange happening right now. I feel like we kind of saw that massive lead by Lottery being gathered in the opening minutes, and now Waste Station are doing a decent job of getting those kills back, but it's not enough, as we see that lead being doubled right now of the score of Waste Station. 38-18 right now, and I hate to say it, but I think I smell something cooking. I think the grill's been fired up right now.
Yeah, I think we're definitely cruising for a steak dinner here as the Camo player pushes in and just stay alive, picks up an assist. I mean, yeah, Waste Station knows they're there, but Camo player still stays alive. 42-20, and it's just kind of amazing how quickly this ran away from Waste Station. How they went from, not, a very early lead, but early on in the game to just what's going on here, which is, it just feels like Lottery has stomped on the gas. They're not letting up. Everybody else is like white knuckled in terror, trying to hold on in the car, but Lottery says, "Oh, fam, we're gambling."
Right now, it's just 45-23 with 5 minutes left, and I must admit, Lottery gonna watch back this VOD and say, "Huh, the casters thought that."
Hey, we might be proven wrong. Hey, this series is not over.
It is not over. Thank you for that. I just want to isolate specifically this map regardless of if they, get reverse swept or anything, they're gonna look back and say that that was a damn good Slayer, and it indeed was a great Slayer that they're playing right now. 47 or
Totally.
48-27 with one more kill. It is just chaos, and Waste
And
Station
they,
are definitely thinking
yeah,
about the
they
next
smell
map.
the steak, and there it is, the medal and everything. 50-28, Lottery takes our game number 2 on
Hit their kills, and the Dark Lord right off the rip making the opposing team just jump off the map. We see quickly grab that sniper rifle, and 3 down for Waste Station. This is not what you want to see, unfortunately. That is not a good feeling when you're just struggling. I feel like the frustration might be setting in for Waste Station. I was just at awe because Lottery actually hit that body shot, and I was thinking, no way are they gonna have the gods grant them a headshot and make Waste Station go to the death screen one more time. But no, Sacagawea on point and converting B to the team in red.
And something that we
Oof.
saw the other night with this game type, it's really easy to end up getting sort of snowballed. To think you have like the leads, the art team has a lead, but it's kind of close. We'll be okay. And then you look away, and 2 seconds later, it's like, damn, how'd they get to a 100-point lead on us like that?
Yeah,
As
red
Lottery has yet to drop a point with a nice solid AB hold and a few nice rotations from their original B and C hold. Lottery still showing they're in control. And Stoic here flicking around with, I'm assuming he's got a mouse. If he's got a controller that can do that, I'm not sure what I can say to that. But getting a nice trade on sandbags. 3 down for Lottery here. And what I kind of want to see from Waste Station is flip this A and then push over to... Actually, I actually don't like pushing B in this situation. I would say you want to push C. Get control of C and then get control of B.
I thought it was. Sorry, you were saying. No, okay. I thought it was interesting how Waste Station finally are now able to capture that B point for the first time. Ever since I kind of wanted to give Waste Station their kudos and saying they finally had map control to start this map off. Now it quickly turned to 84. Now 20 for the team in blue's favor as that camo is utilized. And you're making great points, so I don't want to interrupt you.
I appreciate that, but no, the what they did pushing over to B from A, that is still a valid strategy. But what I'm not liking here is they end up trying to overcommit for the camouflage. They end up going 2 down because of it. Now they're giving up B, and Lottery is going to very soon here, I think, end up with a triple cap situation. Unless someone from Waste Station is able to quickly kill the Dark Lord, and they do! They struck him down.
Yeah, right there, 100 points being scored for Lottery, and yeah, it's gonna be tough for Waste Station to come back with another member of their team. Lag shot being sent to the death screen. It's a little tough, and I do want to give Lottery their praise. I want to glaze Lottery, as the chatter would say. Just mentioning that. That Lottery are doing a great job of keeping very good players just frustrated here. They're not giving Waste Station anything, as we see McPizza Party go down, and we see Lag Shot off the spawn trying to flip that B point in favor of his team, and that's just some good Halo being played right there off spawn to not get averaged so quickly, even if the opposing team is just being so authoritative throughout the entire map. And lag shot, really stepping up, and even if that score is in their favor, still playing their heart out.
That's all you can do in this situation. Their back are firmly up against the wall. Nice teleport there from, I didn't quite get their name at bottom middle, but managing to stay alive. Fortunately, Waste Station going 3 down now. Last player being chased down at back of green. Lottery is going to get back on the point train, capturing B, still holding C. Way Station now spawning out at A, and Lottery is keeping up the aggression, pushing into A and trying to track down the spawner that here comes in with a friend now.
Yeah, right
Friend
there.
able to take him out.
A little bit of that's some better team play coming out of Way Station right there. And now they're starting to make a little bit of a comeback here. That AR being utilized by Stoic, being in the lead by that much, grabbing that AR. I don't know if they know the HCS rules, but if Way Station there, they're definitely going to be just adding to that fire, which is the frustration the team in red might be feeling right now. 125 to 86 is the score. The AR is not against the rules. There's no GAs here. You know, we play the map, but it's definitely a little bit of a frustrating feeling whenever you get you know, mowed down by an AR on the map, and it's still a valid strategy in the Halo Rec League. So right now, Way Station and Lottery just going at it. That score is getting closer and closer. Credit to Way Station for bringing this back and, you know, calming themselves down and saying, hey, maybe it can't get any worse. Maybe we have already been through the hardest points of this series. Maybe it's only going to get easier from here. I don't know if you've ever had series like that where the first two maps, everything just goes wrong, and it's now a question of if you can regain it. And as I say that, hide or gain the lead for Way Station, being 2 maps down against Lottery.
I'm just gonna point out, like, I guess they have a fly on the wall here too, because take a look at their assist total here: 11 assists for McPizza Party, leading the entire lobby. 8 for Logshot, 7 for Zackajawiya. 7 is the most assists on Lottery with Stoic. I'm sorry, just 8 now. As I say something always, but Way Station, I guess they were listening to what we were saying here. They are playing now a lot more together after the slightly rough start. They are shooting together a lot better as well. Logshot says, stay away, but I'm going to shoot you in the body anyway. But unfortunately, I think he should have kind of committed to that instead of pushing him away with repulse. Lottery gets control of the snipe because of that lost individual battle. Way Station trying to capture Burt B, but Stoic's trying to say, no, I don't really want you to do that. Charging in with the snipe. Ends up living, which is really incredible, and there's still this logjam going on at B between McPizza Party and the Dark Lord. Dark Lord gets the better of him, and Dark Lord doing his best to try and capture B.
Oof.
Gets another kill on Logshot. Oh, but from behind, says Zackajawiya, I believe it was. And Aesthetic Bra gets the stick on Stoic. Quick, the last member alive, up at top middle, kind of on his own. And McPizza Party takes him down. Lottery's now kind of on the back foot. Way Station's doing a much better job of slaying out and holding down these strong points. As Life Killer scaring the McPizza Party there for just a minute, but maintaining the lead. And, you know, it's starting to get into that snowball stage. We're about to hit the 200-point mark, and that's where things get really, really thin as far as making any kind of comeback. That's where it becomes that much harder.
Yeah, and I do want to mention Way Station, as the kids say, you know, low-key playing this map beautifully. Low-key. And all jokes aside, they were just going... I'm sorry. Right now, they're just, you know, doing a great job of not giving Lottery anything right now. It feels like they were really struggling and were down 80 points to start this this run, and now find themselves having scored, I believe, like a truly barely uncontested 150 points, if I'm not mistaken, or even more right now, as we see Life Killer with the sniper rifle trying to work that big door, and does make something happen by just distracting the opposing player. Doesn't get the backsmack or melee on the opposing or onto their teammate. Excuse me. So much happening right now that it's just a little hard to keep up because of the chaos that's unfolding. 172-220 is the score right now, with one member of the red team trying to work that nest box area. Dark Lord taking on the challenge right now, and not succeeding, unfortunately, as Quick grabs the active camo on the other side of the map. Just chaos, chaos, chaos. It's starting to, give me hints of pure versus phase. It's not a recharge game, but it's still a strongholds game. So I'm gonna bring up that amazing match whenever I can.
Yes, this was, as we were talking, like the big plays here with out of Quick with the camouflage, managing to convert managing to keep Waste Station off the point as long as he could. Unfortunately, while he was doing that, Waste Station ended up converting C and holding on to B. Lottery doing the best they can, though. Nice double kill out of Life Killa.
Ward out.
Still living up to his name. And Lottery getting ready to pass the 200 point mark.
Yeah, lottery. It's gonna be squeaky bum time. Sorry, I got the references up my sleeve. I'm ready to dish them out right now because it is tense. That pistol versus bandit battle at A plat goes in favor of the team in red. They're gonna flip AC into their favor. That's my favorite hold whenever you're in a pinch, like we see Waste Station are right now. Dark Lord doing the Lord's work right now, staying alive, but eventually taken out. BC should be flipped in favor of lottery, and they really have one last opportunity, one last life to give as Waste Station go 3 down. And now Quick trying to get their shields back, gonna move, trying to make something happen, hustle out of that pillar spawn, but sees 2 enemies at back P, 1 enemy at sandbags, and decides to collapse in with that team. Somehow commits with that team and takes out Mixed Pizza Party off screen. But that collective unit, I know you always bring this up, a bad play is a good play if the team just commits, and I think that's what we just saw. Is Quick somehow gets the nice nade kill and almost makes the highlight reel of the year with what was about to be some crazy nade plays. But oh my lord! Oh my lord!
As that's going on, though, as he's making those incredible snipes, Logshot captures A. He's got a teammate in position now. They stop conversion that Lottery was trying to do. And that is it. Waste Station pulls the comeback. We're going to a game number 4.
We'll just see. Usually when I start yapping and I make a prediction in HRL, someone just steps up and just shuts me up. So right now, just bullets being fired across the map with that camo being utilized by Aesthetic Bra, and just chaos because no one's able to grab anything right now regarding objective time because 2 members from each team just dropped so quickly. And now everybody's just scrambling like some nice eggs at a diner just to make something happen. And Aesthetic Bra again with the double kill.
Aesthetic Bra leading the lobby currently 4-1-0. Loving the plays that he's making here. And Waste Station, yeah, it's chaotic, but that's okay right now. You don't need to necessarily get all the time in this hill this very instant. They can just bait the hill out, and look at that, just like perfect textbook Halo. Baited out the hill, took out the lottery player that was in it, made him go all down, and now they're racking up more time. They're already past the halfway point, and lottery is kind of in the worst position to kind of push that hill. They're kind of stuck in driveway area. One player got out, got to U-turn. Aesthetic Bra took care of him got the killing spree. Unfortunately, gets taken down by the grenade from Quick. Stoic now in the hill. Pulls a 360 with that mouse flick. Good gracious. But immediately gets taken down by Logshot with the shock rifle. 3 down. Dark Lord, last guy alive. 4 lottery, all dead. And Waste Station look primed to take this particular hill.
Yeah, I think I get really excited whenever I see players in that high platinum or mid diamond level start picking up M&K, because I start thinking about the possibilities that can unfold. Usually when I see people really lock in with M&K and really get a hold of it, they usually, frankly, just get better with their shot and more deadly and harder to kill. Maybe that game sense is still the same, but something about those uh, those M&K players just continues to be disgusting. And as I say that, lottery. About 10 seconds left to capture this hill and should be able to go 1-0 up in this Koth,
They
which
do.
is a little unfortunate for Waystation. They were in the lead, but somehow, someway, Stoic and company decides to bring it back, and Dark Lord doesn't get the slay there, but maybe makes the enemy team panic, and now Waystation. Ooh, I was about to say have a recipe for success, but then get taken out due to a nice sticky nade thrown into yard, and now they're just scrambling. Pest and scrambling. Those are my two main words. I know that's not an appetizing combo, but that's the combo that I got for Halo Infinite this week.
Rambo pests. Good gracious. Uh, Sounds like something you see on Kitchen Nightmares. Don't sue us, Gordon Ramsay. It's tongue in cheek, but Waystation here. What I kind of feel like what went wrong for them, that bottom middle hill, uh, they tried to force it a little too hard near the end there. I feel like if they had essentially just slayed out one more time and just scrapped a little bit in bottom middle instead of trying to force the completion right then as they got that final slay cycle, they would not have lost map control. They would have probably gotten that bottom middle hill. As I say that though, they've tied this game up now 1-1. Logshot doing his best to stay alive, dodging around this little tree. Does not get the headshot though, but you know how badly he wanted it on the Dark Lord.
And just like that, Dark Lord grabs this active camo, uses that repulse, or at least wastes it, so that they can grab this power item. And this team in blue being feisty right now. I feel like they had a little bit of a slow start, and I was kind of worried about that momentum and them kind of dipping in form at an evident rate for us in the booth. But no, lottery, staying true to their their logo and just taking their odds to each situation and just being lucky. Really, we mentioned that team play from Waystation, but Lottery are just able to somehow, some way, just make something work, and now we're looking at some pretty consistent assist stats from the team in blue, while Waystation have one member with 8 assists and the other one, like others with less than 4. So it's a little bit of the script being flipped here. Really, Lottery being the ones with the better team play here, if I'm not mistaken.
You would be correct, and I kind of feel like Waystation, after listening to us earlier, have kind of gotten back into bad habits. They're back to kind of being caught out on their own. They're kind of back out to fighting a lot of those individual battles when they don't really need to. And it's costing them right now as Lottery puts a second kill on the board. 2-1 now in favor of Lottery. Trip over my words here. And although Waystation has spawned on this driveway hill, Lottery is pushing in hard to try and prevent them from getting as much time as possible. But Waystation holds the line, takes out everybody from Lottery. They're getting a good amount. They're getting a good amount of time, but they need to also bear in mind about this camouflage. As Sacagawea tries to grab it, gets taken down, unfortunately, and Aesthetic Bra is able to pick it up. Let's see what he can do. Camouflage. One player, bottom middle.
Oof.
So many people will just start blasting there, trying to hit that last shot. It takes a good amount of discipline to just calm down, take the time to line up the shot, and then just get it.
Right now, unless something crazy happens, we should be seeing. Yep, right there, 2-2 with 2 minutes left. Oh, look at that scoreboard! Look at that scoreboard right now. Where it was 2-2 even. You know, sometimes some people are nerds for that type of stuff, and you know, numbers. Cool stuff. But right now, we see Lottery get the first couple seconds on this C plat point while Waste Station is trying to scramble alongside posters, take out one more member of that blue team before they start moving along. And now it's a 2v2 with that shock rifle up, or a 2v3 if I'm not mistaken. So Waste Station are going to have a tough time getting this
Ooh,
objective cleared out and somehow get
fearlessly
2
challenging
slays.
one
Yeah.
shot. Like
Wild.
all on his own at benches is taken down, and now Lottery is going to be spawning, looking across at blue. Quick taken out as he was trying to get to hotel, and now Zaccharia picking up a kill at someone at light rifle. But need some. Hey, stay in the hill. What are you doing? What are we doing? Don't leave that hill.
I think
Sniper
he's
should
got the
not be the
shock
one in
rifle
there.
and he's just trying to make something happen with that shock rifle and saying,
He's
teammate,
definitely
teammate,
doing
teammate,
that.
teammate, I have the power item. You need to stay there, which may have looked a little crazy, but is paying off. I won't lie, but maybe that cohesion that we always talk about in between lobby isn't there for the
Pathetic
team
Broad
red
showing
as the
some
blue
great
team.
patience there.
Yeah, it comes in.
Putting shots on two separate people. One is taken out by his teammate. And does he stay alive here? Does he make the smart play? Yes, he does. I love this. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Does not over challenge. Gets in there, picks up the double kill, trying to chase down someone at U-turn, but unfortunately misses the player that was next to him on benches. Doesn't matter though, because his teammates get the cleanup on one, and Life Killer all on his own. Waste Station is going to put this hill on the board. They take the lead now, 3-2. And the hill rotation resets. Next one's here at bottom middle.
Just like that, we're back at bottom mid. Aesthetic Bra trying to force a game 5 with the bodyguard badge coming out. Sees the pings and starts moving. That information is so crucial right now. Everybody working together. This is our pre-made league, so everybody decided to team together, and there's so much on the line right now. So much so much just emotion. I feel like you're in semifinals. We're about to see game 5 potentially. If Waste Station clutch up here, or if Lottery knock out Waste Station, they'll be going to the championship final here in our pre-made league for our lowest division in HRL, which is usually around the platinums and mid-diamond level. So I like to say usually diamond 5 and below. These are a lot of players who love competitive Halo, keep that passion alive through them playing you know, in the comp scene, still not being the most. Oh my lord,
No.
almost saw the Exter.
The caster's curse.
Hit that B
right
button
in,
one more time, Stoic, for me. Hit that B button.
Trying to chase down those kills there. It does not play out for Lottery.
I like it when
Waste
everybody
Station
just
is fixing to take this next hill, barring a miracle right now. Waste Station goes 3 down. Wick does have the camo in hand. Whether or not Lottery gets this hill, it kind of depends on this camo player managing to spot out the Waste Station and keep them from getting any kind of push into the hill, but he is their priority. He goes down. 2 down each for each team. This team fight is going to come right down to it. This is going to be incredibly important. McPizza Party wins that really crucial one-on-one. 2 players surging, 3 players now surging from Waste Station to bottom middle. Life Killer on his own at truck. He goes down as well, and Waste Station starts putting more time on the board. They are almost there. They smell the blood in the water. They're ready for a game number 5. And you know what? So are we. We're going to game 5.
Yeah, shout out to everybody watching.
I'm ready for this game 5. I hope y'all in the chat are ready. I know Waste Station and Lottery are both ready. Make some noise if you are excited for this game 5 as we get ready to decide which one of these 2 teams is making it to our finals match next week.
Yeah, this is a thunderous crowd in HRL chat right now, letting it be known their passion for each team. Okay, I won't go that far, but right now we see Life Killer take down 3 members with the help of his team of Waste Station. Now struggling to have cohesion once again in this lair. Feel like with that camo, that red gun, even that shotgun in hand, it's just gonna be tough for the team in red to come out of PD here. It seems like they have a good idea, but just are getting picked one by one, isolated in situations that maybe they're calling out, but they're just not getting that team shot help in.
It kind of comes down to how they were playing Recharge. And it's kind of a way that favors the way that Lottery was playing some of the objective games. They are very aggressive. They will very readily go out and challenge and chase down kills that other players might say, hold on, I'm not going to chase, I'm going to back up and try and bait this person out, or maybe have a teammate clean them up. Sometimes, though, not the best thing to do, but for a team slayer like this, sometimes that aggression can really throw off another team and really pay off for you as far as getting a win. That said, this lead, this is not like Recharge. This is not like Recharge. This is a completely different kind of map, completely different size of map. This is, in certain ways, smaller and with slightly less more restrictive sight lines. They're still in the lead, but it's 15-7. This is by no means insurmountable. It's not like blinking and seeing like a 13-1 lead that you're having to climb up against.
Yeah, right now it is going to be tough for the team in red to come back from, because it is 7-10. They did start clawing their way back, having a little bit of some nice energy to their lives right off spawn, and right now I can feel that momentum just slowly get sapped by the team in red, as once again they're kind of turtling in a room they really shouldn't be turtling in, but somehow, some way, continue to get at least 1 or 2 slays whenever they drop. But that lead is still in favor of Lottery. It's only 5 kills now, so as I'm kind of criticizing Waste Station, they're kind of trying to shut me up here and make something work, but it's a tough task when you see Lottery just play corners like we just saw so well, and playing their lives out planners, doing some nice movement to bait and switch with the teammate there.
You got to be small talking that right there. You got to be paying attention to your teammates' indicators. You got to be small talking and letting them know, hey, there's that guy hiding in the corner in planners. Hey, check out music, check out arcade, because they're probably hiding in a corner there. You can't just soar out and engage the first person, DC, because then you end up getting bait and switch, just like we saw with Waste Station, just like we saw them having done. These parties makes the big find though. This way with camo, gets the camo shotgun. Unfortunately, gets taken out because he couldn't decide whether he wanted the BR or the bandits. Just take the BR, dude, and thank me later. Static Broad though.
19.
Very nice. Picked up a nice kill for his team, but Lottery with a 10-kill lead, and player really kind of bending a little bit more to their play style. They're really aggressive, constantly keeping pressure, and playing corners, baiting each other out. That's kind of the best overall way to play Slayer in this game. It's not how you would play it with some of the older Halos, but we're not playing the older Halos. We're playing Halo Infinite in all of its glory.
Cheers to that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right now.
I'm sorry. That's me.
No, as someone who loves the game, I must once again reiterate, cheers to that. 36-23 is the score right now in this game 5 Slayer, and something that we hoped would be ultra competitive is quickly turning to be a very happy memory for the team in Lottery if they're able to close this out, or the team in blue, excuse me. Just stumbling on my words a little bit just because there's still so much happening on the map while I'm yapping. being, trying to say that Lottery is doing a good job because they are just managing this game very, very well. 40-24, I felt like out of nowhere, they're just now running away with a life killer. Picks up that Mando. Maybe not, maybe don't bag on the teammate, but or on the opposing team, but like, you know, away from the teammate might be a lit. Like you're on stream, you know, let us know,
bodily
let us know,
disrespect
but
needs to come on. I know. I've been
but
there.
that's you know, you got a good slay on stream and you're just, you know, you just need your thumb just
You're
makes
feeling yourself.
you're magnetized to that B button, you know. But 44-25 is the score, and I don't want to rub salt in the wound towards Waste Station. I know I'm kind of laughing a little bit at their cost right now because they have given us an amazing series. So you want to, you know, tip my cap off to a great team here with some great names in the HRL. So very well respected. You know, in the HRL booth, everybody alongside Pizza Party. I only say Pizza Party because, you know, party involves everybody. Score is 47-28 right now, and it should just be a matter of time before Lottery qualify for next week's championship.
As we see here, I feel like Waste Station's trying to come together, but it's a little bit of too little too late, as Lottery gets a second steak dinner in the same match.